Today I'm going to start off with a beautiful piece of poetry. I enjoy starting yoga classes or meditation sessions in this way, sort of to give a point of focus or contemplation. I had what sort of moved me in this direction is I received a lovely note by a woman from Brazil. And she sent me a lovely letter just saying how much she's enjoying the sessions and really likes the addition of poetry or a reading from a book. So she got me thinking, and I just bought a book of poetry recently, and it's called Ripples, Reflections in a Broken Mirror by Ava Long. And one particular piece spoke to me yesterday, and it's called Testing Resting. Falling, drifting, sorting, sifting, sleeping, weeping, dreaming, screaming, waking, shaking, crying, dying. I'm so fucking tired from trying. And I chose that poem because in my own experience, I found that until I chose to face my old wounds, my traumas, my fears, my hurts, until I chose to look at them, hold space for them, and acknowledge them, my healing was basically stalled. After the explosion, many years, I was in that state of I am so fucking tired of trying. And it felt like all I was doing was you know, the old saying, I walked to school uphill both ways in a snowstorm. That's what it felt like for me every single day, is that I didn't feel like I was progressing. My brain certainly wasn't rebooting for many years, for 7 years. And even though I was meditating every day and then twice a day and doing my yoga, I still was stalled, and I was still depleted, and I was still sad and sometimes angry and confused. And it literally, the shift occurred when I specifically chose to address some old stuff, because it holds us back. When we hide things, when we choose to cover up, when we choose to ignore, then we're also holding on to negative energy. And what we need to do is to, with care, with compassion, with kindness, look at our past mistakes, our past traumas, and hold space and just be okay. And know that the difficult times in our lives don't have to present a life sentence to us. The traumas that we have experienced and the difficulties and the betrayals and the sadnesses do not have to define who we are. They help, if we choose, they help to define our character, because we have the control as to whether or not we rise up, rise above and beyond the challenges we have experienced in life. So I put together a meditation today to sort of energetically show you how we can be enlivened and invigorated and move beyond the traumas, the challenges, the sadnesses. So we'll be starting with a vigorous pranayama with Kapalabhati, Again, invigorating breath in and out through the nostrils. Nice pumping through the belly with each exhalation, and we'll do 3 rounds of that. And between each round, we have a pause. So with this particular pranayama, with this particular technique, we are enlivening, we are empowering, and we are also settling. We're creating space. So that's the first part of our meditation. And then we will move into a nice breath awareness practice that I'll lead you through. And here is where we create and really sense the spaciousness that can be achieved in meditation, so that our brains are not continuing to spin, incessant chatter, that we can create some space. And within the space is where the healing occurs. That is where it occurs. At a quantum level, the healing occurs without our direction. That and this is the beauty of the practice, is that we don't have to go into our practice and say, I'm going to do this, and when I get out, I'm going to feel this way. Because that creates a bit of a tension within the practice. We meditate and then we receive the benefits. It's beautiful. So the breath creates the space, and within the space we find healing. And then we will go into a kriya, aham prema. We've done this a couple of times. You can do it 2 ways. So one is the mudra, is the hands revolving as if, and you can imagine this as being a halo of white light, if you wish. It is healing. So the hands are above, and we move in a clockwise direction, and we quietly chant aham prema. And so you can even tell just that tone elicits a very compassionate, quiet attitude. And that's what we do within the space that we have created. We plant the seed for compassion and love towards ourselves. Aham prema, I am love. So here we go, beautiful people. With the kriya, if you have any shoulder issues, if you have rotator cuff, do not do this particular kriya in this form. You can maintain the chant silently, just allowing the hands palm side down. So that was just my one little tidbit. Do not do this if there are any neck or shoulder issues. So here we go. Allow the eyes to close. Sitting with a nice, tall, upright spine. Bringing our attention inward. Allowing the outside world to go on. And we can maintain a quieting of the mind for these few moments together in this place and time. Soften the face and jaw. Relax the arms and hands. If it's available, allow your gaze to be turned inward at the third eye, the point just above and between the brows. We'll begin with our Kapalabhati, empowering, invigorating. So inhale, exhale, in and out through the nose, pumping vigorously with the belly. Go. Inhale deeply. Hold the breath here. Retain the breath. Stay. Gaze is at the third eye. And release. Big inhale. Exhale. Second round. Go. Inhale deeply. Hold the breath here. Gaze, third eye. Stay. And release. Inhale. Exhale. Final round. Go. Inhale. Hold the breath. Gaze, third eye. And release. Now allow the breath to return to its normal pacing. Stay inward. Stay with me here. And just bring your awareness to the breath as you inhale and as you exhale. Simply witnessing the breath. I breathe in. I breathe out. And notice any sensations with the breath. As you notice the air arriving through the nostrils with each inhalation and leaving through the nostrils with each exhalation. Just noticing the sensations involved in the breath, in the delivery of the breath. Noticing the cool air as it arrives through the nasal passages, tickling the palate, making its way to our lungs. And noticing the warm, moist air as the breath leaves through the sinuses, through the nostrils. And allow your awareness to follow the breath now as it manifests within the chest cavity. We witness the gentle rise and fall of the chest wall. Subtle, subtle movements, expansion and contraction within each breath. Now allow your awareness to follow the breath deep into the belly. And notice here, too, that gentle expansion of the belly with each inhalation and the contraction of the belly towards the spine with each exhalation. Bring your awareness back now to the heart center. Establishing a gentle witnessing of the breath. Once again here, you may envision a soft glowing or white pink light emanating from the heart throughout the body. Sensing this glowing light permeating every cell, touching, meeting every cell, softening, healing every cell. There are no boundaries here, simply space. Moving into our Kriya, allowing the hands to be drawn above the head, fingers gently clasped. We move in a very gentle, circular manner, creating a halo, shining healing light down upon us. No exceptions. Everyone is available to be healed. And we repeat gently, softly, Aham, Prema, 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 prema, aham, 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 prema. You can release the hands. Allow the mind to settle, the body to settle a little further. Sit deeper in this space. Allow your awareness to stay in. What do you see? What do you feel? Stay here. Stay in the stillness of meditation. Maintain your awareness within. Allow for no thought. Allow for space. Allow for healing. Now take a nice big inhale. Exhale. 2 more. Gently allow the eyes to flutter open. Receiving this space once again. And we allow the body a moment, the mind a moment to digest the breath, to digest the quality of stillness. These few moments, allow that process to happen. Allow the body to receive the benefits, to receive the healing. So we do not just jump up from our cushion or from the chair. It's important to allow for that digestion to occur, the interfacing, if you will. So I encourage you to remain open to the possibility of healing from the inside out. That's where it all happens. That is where the magic happens, right here. And in allowing for this stillness, in allowing ourselves to basically wave the white flag sometimes, giving up, we can allow our inner intelligence, our innate wisdom to direct us, to show us the way, to get out of the ego mind, the part of us that says, I know what to do. When we get out of our way, when we allow the ego to take a back seat and allow the innate wisdom and intelligence to be heard, that's when we experience the shifts. That's when we know we are on the path. Namaste. Be well.